Long live the Empire.
And welcome back to the channel. It almost feels wrong not to start with hello there, but this is Tales of the Empire. We're focusing on, well, the Empire and the dark side. So starting with Long live the Empire, it's more fitting in this case, at least. Hello there, we'll be back.
It will.
Yes, we just watched the Morgan Elspeth portion of the series, and now we're moving into the Barriss Offee portion of the series. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in these episodes, because as we also talked about in the previous one, we haven't seen Barriss Offee since that very important arc in Clone Wars. So people have been talking about when are we going to see her again? What happened to her after everything that went down? And now we are finally going to find out.
Yes, not all of you are as lucky as me to have a Sonny to sort of put me on the map for the next episode, 3 episodes. So put us on the map like it did for me yesterday. Where do we know her from?
Where do we know her from? Well, we know her from the Clone Wars. She was the Padawan of Luminara Unduli. She sort of formed a friendship with Ahsoka during the Clone Wars. And then in that arc I was talking about, it was a whole thing going on with like a bombing at the Jedi Temple, and Ahsoka got accused of doing it. They started hunting her down and she was facing trial, but then it was revealed that Barriss Offee was behind the whole thing. She had grown, I guess you could say, well, tired of the Republic, of the Jedi Order, how they were doing things, thinking they're moving in the wrong direction, which isn't wrong based on
what we know.
What we know, yes. So she, in the end, of course, faced justice, or yeah, there were consequences for her, and we haven't seen her since. But it was also that's when Ahsoka left the Order because of what happened there and how she was treated. So again, a very important arc.
And that kind of helped me. Hope it helped you too. Put me back on the map where I know her from and so on. So I'm ready to watch the next 3 episodes. Please like, subscribe, go have a look at the Patreon, or become a member on YouTube. Do all that stuff. Share the knowledge about the channel to everyone you know around you. And thank you for all the comments and all that stuff that you add to my experience here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And again, yeah, speaking of Patreon and YouTube memberships, that is how we can keep doing this. And we would love to keep doing it. So we would be honored if you would join us over there. All right. Are we ready to jump into it?
I'm ready.
Okie dokes. The first episode is titled Devoted. Here we go. Damn.
Nightmare and handcuffed. Not doing well.
No. Still incarcerated for what she did. But... oh.
Guard!
Is this during Revenge of the Sith?
Has there been an attack?
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore. But tomorrow, they won't exist.
Yeah. During Order 66.
Stand up, Barriss Offee.
Oh.
Lynn?
Her name is Lynn. We finally got a name for her. We saw her a little bit in Obi-Wan Kenobi, one of the Inquisitors.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barriss. A rare and precious opportunity. Will you take it?
What is it? Oh, it's either that or...
Yeah, I think I'll go with the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice intro.
Mm-hmm.
Hopelessly devoted.
No.
No.
Yeah. Oh. Still under construction. thinking the people working here, like building the place, it's not voluntary labor.
Probably not.
I thought you were in prison.
Nice to see you too, Amar.
Now that you've all arrived, we may
Hey.
begin. You're here because the Jedi failed the Republic. And now that they're gone, we must build a new covenant to ensure the security of our empire.
What empire?
Newsflash.
To the First Galactic Empire, Barriss Offee.
The First Galactic Empire.
You may go to your quarters. I advise you not to leave until we meet again.
Probably.
That was a short job interview.
Yeah.
Whatever all this is, it's not what we thought.
I wouldn't.
Why should we listen to you?
You'll find out.
What about us? What happens when they find out you're gone?
That's not my problem.
You are advised not to do that.
You had one task: to stay put.
I love the look of those troopers.
Yeah.
Badass.
Your friend had a terrible accident.
Oh, an accident.
Please take the boy. Barriss, come with me.
Follow me to the dungeon.
The lessons you learn from the Jedi greatly limit your power. But I will help you overcome this weakness.
I don't understand.
Take this weapon and attack me.
You're not armed.
I don't need to be. You're holding back. It makes you predictable.
It's all about the footwork.
Attack!
Get angry.
Let the hate flow through you. Oh.
Now I feel your anger. Perhaps you're not as powerful as we...
Whoa! Good job.
Good.
Good.
I know we're supposed to root for the rebels and
The good
good
guys.
but
Yeah.
There's something to the bad guys as well.
Yeah. They are undeniably cool.
I must confess, you've impressed us. You both have. Unfortunately, there is only room in our
Yeah,
ranks
of course.
for one. And so you must face one final test.
Kill the other.
And you get one lightsaber.
You may choose not to fight, of course. In which case, both of you will die.
Not much of a choice. Oh, and the thing is...
They won't kill us.
They killed Amar, didn't they?
Ow! Damn, okay, yeah. She embraced the dark... Oh, shit, the lightsaber.
Welcome, sister.
Here's your badass helmet.
Brothers, sisters, enter.
Oh! Who do we have here? Is that Marek? Yeah, I think we saw him in the trailer as well. And then the Inquisitor that Ahsoka defeats at the end of Tales of the Jedi.
Now it is time you meet your new master.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, sir.
Is he gonna say anything about Barriss?
Rise, Inquisitors. Long live the Empire.
There you go.
Long live the Empire.
Oof. That was pretty damn cool.
That was very cool.
I want more though. So a good thing that there are 2 more episodes.
Yeah. That's a great little episode to kick it off with.
Yes, seeing or like picking up right where Order 66 happened, the Jedi, they have fallen, and Barriss is then presented with an opportunity. And boy, did they move quickly with that whole Inquisitor program.
Yeah.
And some of them, they jumped ship very quickly as well over to the dark side. And they started testing people. And it's very Sith or Empire or the dark side, like the way that they're testing people and having
Join
them
us
fight each other
or die.
It's basically that. Join us or die. Even in the cell, it was like, here's an opportunity. It's either that or, and then the clone troopers just go. So it's always our way or death.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But great seeing like the beginning of all of this. Yeah, very interesting. And seeing the Fortress Inquisitorius being built on the moon of Nur with like, it's the same as the
layout.
And like Mustafar is like right there. It's one of the moons as well.
So it's where it's supposed to be with the animated series, time-wise and building-wise. So perfect.
It is.
I
it
enjoy
is.
It.
And seeing the Grand Inquisitor again, hearing Jason Isaacs, I'm still sad that he didn't get to reprise his role in live action, even though he said he would have loved to. But great seeing him here again and being the Grand Inquisitor, seeing some other Inquisitors actually getting to know, but we don't know a lot about her, but the third sister, I'm pretty sure it is the third sister that we saw in Obi-Wan Kenobi, and she didn't really speak or do anything in that series, but here we got more from her, and then we saw the 2 other Inquisitors entering the room at the very end, and I don't believe we have a name or even like a
brother sister number.
for the one that Ahsoka defeated at the end of Tales of the Jedi. It's like very, very cool look, but he got his ass handed to him, and quickly, voiced by the always great Clancy Brown. I don't know why the name, just like it's a name that I always remember, but as soon as I have to say it on video, then my brain goes, huh? Who? What name? Clancy Brown. He voices a bunch of different characters in Star Wars. Savage Opress, for example, and Ryder Asadi from Rebels, and also this unknown Inquisitor. But then we also had what looks like Marek from Ahsoka, who turned out to be a dust cloud. I'm pretty sure that's not what or who he is
at the moment.
No. At the moment. Are we going to learn more about him? I don't know. I'm sure like we're going to focus mostly on Barriss Offee.
And it would be a nice treat to sort of get the story behind the dust cloud.
Yes. Yes. And I don't know where, obviously, because we haven't seen it yet and haven't been spoiled. So I don't know where we're going to go from here with her story. But do you think she's going to stay loyal to the Empire and the Inquisitors, or is she going to have a change of heart? Because she was already... It seems like she's not maybe 100% fully committed at this point. Like she's following along and she knows that she has to do this at least to survive. But even fighting the other candidate, she was holding back to begin with. She was only defending herself, and it was only when she was. Okay, now I have to
there's still some good
it.
in her, to use the Star Wars phrase. There's still some good in her, and well. Do I think that she's going to realize it? Since the next one's called Realization, I probably think we're going to go that way.
I didn't even look at the title.
So-
Yeah, that answers that question.
Yeah.
Probably there's going to be a realization in the next episode titled Realization. Are you ready to continue?
I'm ready to see what she realizes.
Yes, let's do it. Here we go. Going on a mission. Okay.
Our target is known to be working with a local rebel cell.
From the intel, it seems unclear whether a Jedi is involved or not.
The Grand Inquisitor wouldn't send us here if the intel wasn't credible. You should know better than to question that.
Yeah, come on. Blind devotion or nothing.
Yeah.
Don't question things.
If I wanted you to think, I would let you know. Seems kind of worn out.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there are any threats here, really.
How can the Emperor allow this to happen?
They reap what they sow. When the people show loyalty to the Empire, they will be allowed to flourish. But not before.
Then let's complete our mission and allow them to prosper.
Bag
Where
it
is
up.
the Jedi hiding?
There is no Jedi here.
The Jedi are dangerous. They can control your minds, make you do things you otherwise would not.
So can you.
Yeah, but it's different.
You can tell me.
Is that better?
It's brilliant what they're doing with the music in the background. Sort of puts it in the right mood.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay.
They're hiding in the mountains.
Thank you.
You did the right thing.
Good one, Barriss. That was the better approach.
You gave me your word.
Oh, shit. Okay, but there are consequences. They're just gonna start slow. Aww. That's a little much, isn't it?
That was a little harsh.
Wow.
Was it good for you too?
Yeah. She's pretty damn menacing. No. Oh, okay. Don't hurt the kid. He at least told you the truth.
Don't look back.
So I guess these people aren't gonna be allowed to prosper.
Not those behind the wall.
Creating fear will turn the people against us.
They were already against us. Now those who witness our strength will respect it.
Or just fear it.
Hold it! Look out!
Whoa, whoa. Oh, she's already going at it. Who are we fighting? Just some unnamed Jedi. She's good though.
You need to surrender! The Jedi are gone. I know what it's like to be lied to be deceived. Turn yourself in. You have a chance for a new life.
No.
I'm so tired.
Get stabbed in a second.
I feel so
Yep.
alone.
Then come with me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Didn't even stab her, just spinny.
They were about to surrender.
Irrelevant. The Jedi are a threat to be eradicated wherever they are found.
Are you realizing something
We have
yet?
one Jedi left to deal
Come on
with.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Well, I'm guessing she survives that. Boom. Okay. Just like that.
Yep.
Now you are on the run. Can you save them, or...?
I won't let you die. You're not alone.
Damn, Barriss.
Well,
Woof.
she realized what she was doing was wrong, so
Yeah.
really lived up to the title for it.
Yeah, definitely. But once you see that, like just killing people indiscriminately and not, killing someone who surrendered, how, like just what she said about how to bring order.
The village wasn't really that big a threat, was it?
No, not at all, not at all. Doing it through fear. Like, if you don't realize it by then, you're already gone. So it makes sense that going on this mission and being subjected to what happened here. Sorry, I'm doing really well with words right now.
Yeah, it's working well with you. Yeah.
But yeah, it makes sense, I guess, that this is when she turned and she saw her opportunity and you just pushed her off the mountain.
Yeah.
Bye. She's obviously gonna survive that.
Yep.
Because we see her again in Obi-Wan. But she's gonna be able to go back and be like, hey, so Barriss, she betrayed us.
She ran off. Go find her.
Yep. And then she's gonna get hunted down.
Most likely.
So I'm guessing that's what we're gonna get into here in the third episode. But just quickly before we do, and you mentioned it as well, like the music, as always, is just perfect, on point, and really sets the mood of what's going on the screen, and also just the visuals are absolutely stunning. Both like them arriving there, the village, the mountains, the lightsaber fight there with like fighting kind of in the what do you call it? Not in the clouds, but like the hazy environment, and you can just see like the lightsabers illuminating their environment.
It's very well done, and I like the detail with the old man sitting under the tree when they get to the destroyed village and go and talk to the village people and find out that they're lying, just killing them all. So it's very well done.
Yeah, and like quite sad also what happened. Like it certainly gets to you, the way that these people are just murdered and in front of a young child, doesn't know what to do and is just afraid. And Barriss tried to comfort him, but yeah, and then the Jedi there at the end being like, yes, I am tired of running. Like I'm tired of the state of the galaxy right now, and especially when it comes to Jedi. The whole thing just sucks.
Yeah.
for
surrendered
the Jedi,
and then got slain anyway. So
yeah. It's pretty damn bleak. Yeah, but let's see what happens in the third one now that Barriss has turned. Yeah, that happened rather quickly. That's the only downside, I guess, to these series is the relatively short episodes and the fact that there aren't that many of them. Yeah. So if this was a longer series, then we could have gotten more. We could have built more to this moment. But they clearly have something else they also want to show, or another part of the story that they really want to tell, with Barriss now being on the run. Yeah. So yeah.
So let's see where she's running to.
Yeah, where is she running to? This is the third episode titled The Way Out. Very interesting. Right. Gonna have another little time jump here, or because I don't believe a lot of time passed between the first episode with Barriss and the second.
No. Rather unfriendly environment.
Oh. Friendly? Yep, okay.
Most likely.
Come with me.
We seek the healer.
The healer?
Follow me.
It speaks. I speak?
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
So, where are we at?
I'm guessing the healer might be Barriss, helping people to find a way out, way forward.
Yeah.
She will see you.
Come forward.
Yep.
You're safe here.
Okay, yeah, some time definitely passed. She looks visibly older.
The Empire came to our village and examined all of the children.
They took samples of their blood.
Oh.
Something about Micah frightened them.
They wanted to take him away, so...
That ties to what we just saw in the Bad Batch.
Your child, according to the old ways of the Jedi, has within him the potential. He would have been taken, like I was, to the temple and trained as a Jedi Knight of old. But now, such gifts are a curse. You are right to run. The Empire will take your child and use them, if not something worse.
Just as you said that.
Take this family and go. Use my starship.
We are here to help you.
You already have. The coordinates are in the ship's computer.
Where are we taking them?
To see an old friend. She'll understand what to do.
Oh.
Once we've completed
Ahsoka?
We'll return.
Could be.
There is no need. What can we do to repay you?
Survive.
Yeah, live.
Live.
I went.
Yes, drink. Oh. Alright, staying behind.
Yeah, take my starship and I'll stay behind and do what?
Slow wherever this is down.
Probably not.
Make sure that you can escape. We meet again.
Of course it's you. How ironic that when I am not seeking you...
You should leave, Lynn.
I have been sent for the child.
Whoop. Nice. Don't you need a lightsaber?
Your anger makes you predictable.
I love how she kind of like turns that lesson around that she got from the Grand Inquisitor.
She is strong.
I warn you not to follow the child into that cave. You do not know the path. And if you go in, you will not come out.
Fear is my ally, not yours.
You choose your allies poorly.
Once I am finished with the child, I will be back for you.
I don't think you will. Something really bad must happen if you get lost in the cave.
Now talk to your ally, Fear.
But is Fear going to remain your ally? Yep, now you're just fighting yourself.
I warned you. Enough of your trickery!
There is no trickery. I don't want you to die here.
Do you know what they'll do to me for my failure?
It seems Fear is not your ally, but your master.
True that.
Cool.
I am here. Let me help you.
Oh shit.
Barriss.
I didn't see that coming.
No.
I forgive you.
I don't want your forgiveness. I want you to show me the way out.
That is the way out.
You just have to accept it, Lynn.
Stop calling me that.
But that is who you are.
There is no way out. Is there?
That's what the Empire wants you to think.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wow.
And she found her way out.
Don't end here.
It did.
Damn. Whew. That just like you said, that did not turn out the way that I thought.
No.
But I really like where they went with it.
Yeah. It's a hard way out for her, but it made sense. Actually made sense in the 3-episode thing here, that we get to see her from the beginning to the end.
Yeah. Although it wasn't clear if she died or not. Well, Lynn at least carried her out of there.
To me, she died because you could follow the breath.
Okay, so I just didn't. I wasn't sure whether or not, because they were showing the breath. I just didn't notice whether or not it stopped.
It stopped.
It stopped. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she took her body out of there, but Barriss was able to sort of bring Lynn back to the light a little bit, and doing it basically by sacrifice. Basically by sacrificing herself and saying, I forgive you, and just dropping some truth bombs on her about what the Jedi, or what the Empire is, and also the whole thing with using your fear and your anger and your hate. Like, yeah, sure, it can make you powerful, or it can seem like the easy way to power, but it is also very predictable, and it will fail you. You will succumb to it in the end. It will not be your ally. It will be your master.
It will.
And I really like that line. I like a lot of the dialogue in here, and I really like what Barriss became.
Yeah.
They still didn't tell us exactly when this was happening, but at least it was before the fall of the Empire. Maybe towards the original trilogy timeline, at least happening after Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. We don't know where Lynn is going to go from here.
No.
Maybe, she's gonna truly turn and then try to help out the good guys in some way, shape, or form, or maybe the Empire, the other Inquisitors, Vader himself perhaps is going to catch up to her. Hopefully not. That would be a bleak end to her journey.
Yeah.
But overall, I really like what these 3 episodes did. The first one showing us what it means to become an Inquisitor. The next one, what it means to, if you want to stay as an Inquisitor, stay loyal to them, or are you going to take that opportunity and leave, flee, run? And then the third one, like what you can become if you stay true to the light instead, and help people, and even help the ones who are against you.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful message in and of itself.
It was, and it was a nice 3-episode thing where we got to see her in prison at the beginning, and sort of linked up with the intro that you kind of gave to us, that she did stand trial and did say that Jedi were corrupt, and that was the reason she was picked out to become Inquisitor.
Yeah.
And then her realization of that, well, these guys are wrong, and well, again, very well made 3 episodes, both the animation and the music, and that's spot on. I enjoyed it very much.
Me too. I really like that they're doing this and giving us stories with characters that we otherwise maybe wouldn't have dived into with some of the animated series, and they don't have to create like a multi-season, like a lot of episodes arc or story for the characters. They can just give us like the main points of
there's so
what
much
really matters.
stuff in the Star Wars galaxy that so many small stories with a nice ending to it or explanation to it, and sort of weaving things together. It's great, and as long as they bring me more Star Wars, I'm good with it. And animated like this with the music layover, it actually, I didn't really notice the animated series. It's just Star Wars to me.
Yeah, of course. It really is, and especially like in this style that they have been using since Clone Wars, and then carried over into the Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire. The style was a bit different in Rebels, but I also really dug that. But continuing with this, like it just makes sense, and it is such an integral part of what Star Wars is at this point. And I hope they continue with Tales of the
whatever
something.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see what they're going to do next.
And it's basically good against bad throughout all the series, and sometimes you're on the good side, sometimes you're on the bad side, and it's nice to sort of have these short stories.
Yes, with a very clear message in them. Like it doesn't, like they don't have time to like really for things to get really complicated. Like we have something like Andor where things happen more in the grays, and it's not as clear cut like with what the bad guys or good guys are doing. But here, when it's these shorter stories, I like that they are staying very much true to that. Okay,
good, bad.
This is the wrong thing to do. This is the wrong way to behave, and this is how you are a good person.
At the same time, I'm also enjoying Andor, and there's a lot of gray area with good and bad, so they bring that out as well.
There's room for both in Star Wars.
Yeah,
I think.
And we did get to hear "Long Live the Empire."
We got to hear that, and we even got to see Vader himself. We didn't even talk about that, like from the first one. He didn't speak, didn't say anything.
He just is.
Yeah, he doesn't need to say anything. He's imposing, and he's the baddest of them all.
Yeah.
Without doing anything at all. I was, like I mentioned, curious to see if he was going to react to Barriss being there, because last time Anakin saw her, then it was the arc that I talked about in the beginning, and he sort of apprehended her, like he defeated her, but probably not. Like he's not gonna give away who he is, and like no one really knows that, besides of course the Emperor and maybe a few others, but I imagine that like keeping that very, very close to his chest.
Yeah, and it works well with him just walking in there, breathing and sitting down. That's all.
Like,
so,
meet your new master.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
There he is. But she still ended up, of course, betraying him and the Inquisitors, the Empire, in the end, giving her life to save this family. They didn't say it out loud, but I'm pretty sure Barriss sent them to Ahsoka, because who else would an old ally be? And she did say she. So it narrows things down. We don't know many
we'll
others.
assume it.
Yeah, we'll assume. And that kind of also ties into like the ending of the Morgan Elsbeth story, where yes, they did they didn't exactly contact Ahsoka directly in the end. It was through Bo-Katan. I'm pretty sure that she then got a hold of Ahsoka. So it ended with someone having to contact Ahsoka or get to Ahsoka in some way, because we know that she is of course out there at this point.
And I think that I said that the episodes, the animated series, the music, also the storytellers, the story writers, they're doing a good job with this. That's sort of keeping it in line with the timeline and what we expect to happen and so on. And still surprises us. I didn't expect her to sort of, the way out was dying, but turned out that was the way out this time.
Yeah, it was like very I guess, like a Jedi thing where I'm giving you the choice. I'm here. I'm gonna show you a way out. How you react to that is entirely up to you. Okay, you stabbed me, but I still forgive you. Like I'm not selfish in any way. Like the Jedi are selfless, always trying to help, even the people who don't want their help. Or at least that's what the Jedi should be. I do agree with Barriss that they had sort of lost their way, became dogmatic in the view of things in the prequels. And that's something that I'm looking very much forward to in the next Star Wars series that we're going to be watching, Acolyte, where they're going to show us the Jedi prior to the prequels, like 100 years before, and them possibly, just judging from like trailers and information, like running into what might be Sith or dark side users. How are they going to react to that? Are they just going to sweep it up and like sweep it under the rug and be like, nope, that never happened. They're supposed to be extinct. We're not even going to acknowledge this shit. And then it's going to really end up biting them in the ass, because even in The Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon came to the council and was like, hey, I just fought a freaking what might be a Sith on Tatooine. You're like, no, that can't be. They've been extinct for a millennia. Not possible. It's like you're being a bit too arrogant right now. So I do agree with that, and that is that was a part of their downfall, for sure. But hey, do you have anything else you want to add to these?
No. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, have a look at Patreon, sign up for YouTube, have a look at the merch store, and thank you for the comments.
Yes, thank you so much for watching, and we will be back pretty soon with The Acolyte. So please stay tuned, or whatever you say.
Long live the Empire.
There we go.